Good morning and welcome. I am Arumba. Thank you for joining me. This is my agenda for the week of February the 6th, 2017. We're going to try to keep this one brief as per last week. Basically, let's just dive right into the schedule, right? I mean, that's the whole point of these things, isn't it? So here's what we have going on this week. Today is Monday. Didn't start RimWorld last week, but I did play it a bunch this weekend. So we will be doing RimWorld starting, I think, tomorrow. Let's see. Probably going to see RimWorld go out up here. So let's just go ahead and put that in stone. We're going to say RimWorld Episode 1 will go there. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to say 2 a day for RimWorld. Put one there, one there, one there. Go bam, bam, fill it in, done. There's the whole week, right? So yeah, we're going to play some RimWorld. I'm having a lot of fun with it now that I understand some of the mods that the community has put together for me. And I added a couple extra of my own. One in particular called Numbers, which lets you compare people, units, and stuff and things. So you can see, like, who's the bestest at butchering animals. You know, super cool stuff like that. So, looking forward to playing some RimWorld. The last stream, I almost played Urban Empire, but there was a misvote. I accidentally rolled a... we ended up using a die or dice? One dice. One die. Damn it. That word is tricky. We ended up using one die to decide, and I tried rolling a D2. Instead, I rolled two D1s, so it guaranteed that the result was a 2, and the 2 is to play Urban Empire. And so anyway, we had to do a reroll, and then we ended up switching over back to RimWorld, and whatever. Long story short, I have Urban Empire to try out as well, which sounds like a lot of fun. Looks pretty interesting to me. Probably give that a go. So, as of today, I mean, you can see by the schedule, if you're not familiar with my color codes, white is planned, yellow is recorded but not yet scheduled, green is already recorded and scheduled. Obviously, Monday's already taken care of. I've got to record some RimWorld, some Spaz, and that's about it so far. I also have a recording session today with Filthy Robot. We're going to be, like, at this point, 3 or 4 weeks ahead. We're both having so much fun with this Imperial Ideals campaign. As of right now, if you haven't been up to date, then this will be a bit of a spoiler, but the stack wipe has completed. It happened on, like, I think it was episode 18, if I'm not mistaken. It was a very silly thing. I swear to God, I did not mean to do it. I was just trying to be helpful. I'm trying to babysit him a little bit still. I'm trying to help him play the game and not get murdered. And so I moved my army over to help him because he's fighting rebels, forgetting that he had rented his troops as condottieri against me because he was trying to abuse the AI to get their money. And that made him hostile, which means that instead of helping him, I just sort of showed up and watched his army fight the rebels. And then when they finished, I was the defender in defensive terrain against weakened troops, and I stack wiped the shit out of him. And it was quite funny. So, anyway, consider it payback for the 5 stab hit called arms that I had to take, or whatever it was, in the beginning of the campaign because of the mess up with the Platinate Alliance. But anyway, long story short, we're having a lot of fun with it. And I'm sure we're going to record a bunch of it today. Outside of that, waiting on CK2. I saw there was a major patch planned or announced for Stellaris. Still doesn't really look that interesting to me. I don't know. I'm going to wait for, like, Stellaris 7, I think, at this point. It's just, I don't know, that game just doesn't catch my eye, really, like I'd hoped that it would. I mean, if anything, there's plenty of other space-based 4X style games that I would find more interesting than that. It's a shame that they just don't have the replayability or the interface that I'd like. You know, I actually got an email from one of the primary developers of Galactic Civilizations 3 talking about their plan for 2017, and I told him in the email, like, all the things that I dislike about Gal Civ 3 and, like, why it's not better than Gal Civ 2 and why Gal Civ 2 is still a superior game. And the funny thing is, he, for the most part, just agreed with me. Like, there were a lot of problems with Gal Civ 3, which is comical to me. But, you know, they're working on it, so I don't know, we'll see. Maybe that game will become better than it is right now. What else is going on? There was this thing I had for lunch yesterday. We did a traditional Colombian lunch. I don't know if you've ever had it. It's called Texas Caviar. It's not fish eggs. It's not at all related to fish eggs, but the name for this food is called Texas Caviar, and it's like corn, beans, vinegar, some other with liquids and stuff, and then avocado, and you like dip chips in it, It's like the best thing in the world. And you eat it until you are like about to explode and you still don't feel hungry. And it's apparently like pretty not horrible for you, except for the avocado because it's got a lot of calories in it. But anyway, I just thought I'd mention that. A little bit of a personal aside. Texas caviar, super good. Oh yeah, one other thing I want to show off on these agendas is the streaming schedule, which I'm not really sure if this is the best way to show it, but I'm gonna mix it up this week. We're gonna reverse the order as part of my ongoing test to see what works best. Tuesday will be the normal 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time start for me, 1 a.m. GMT if you are in Europe, and then Thursday is going to be the earlier stream where I will start at 2 p.m. EST, which is about 7 o'clock at night. GMT. This is probably going to work out, I think, better, mostly because my moderators are working and their schedules don't really collide or work very well with the earlier day on Tuesday, so we'll try it on Thursday. Long term, I think I might stick with one early, one short, one that's Eurocentric, one that's Amerocentric. Is that a word? Amerocentric? American-centric. Western Hemisphere-centric. Let's just call it that. Whatever, something like that. But, yeah. Not too much else is going on, really. Planned our vacation for the upcoming, what's it called? Spring break. To go to Cancun. That'll be cool. My birthday's coming up soon. I'm not going to say exactly when, but it's very, very soon. One more celebration of the Earth traveling around the sun at some random fixed point that changes every year because the Earth orbits it differently every time, slightly. But it's special because for some reason people think it's special. I don't really think it's special. It's just a day. I don't really care. Yeah. I guess that's my thoughts on birthdays. I told my wife. Here's the thing. This was really funny for me. She didn't find it very funny, but I found it very funny. So it must have been funny, right? I told her the absolute best birthday present she could get me would be, at the grocery store they have those little like label things that they like, they go kathunk and it like puts like the little date on it. It's like a date stamper thing, the expiration date stamper. I want one of those. That's what I want for my birthday. And I'm gonna go around the whole house. I'm just gonna stamp everything, like lamps, couches, food, toys, like everything, just everything in the house. And then like 6 months from now, if here's the rule, like if someone uses that item, then they're allowed to take the sticker off. If they don't use the item, then the sticker has to stay on there. And then like 6 months from now, I get to go through the whole house and throw away everything that still has a sticker on it. It'd be so much fun for me because there's just so much stuff. I would just love it if I could throw away all the stuff. So that's what's going on in my life. What's going on in your life? You tell me. I'll see you guys in the next agenda. Hope you guys enjoyed the shows, the series, whatever you want to call them this week. Looking forward to seeing you guys in those episodes in the comment section down below, etc., etc. Thanks for watching, everyone. See you in a bit.